Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC. I'm Mark.
And I am Carl, and today we are continuing our journey down the road of touring cars.
Yes, we are. Hopefully you've kept up to date with what we've been doing in our latest videos. We've been doing a series of videos about touring cars, radio controlled touring cars.
Now I'm a few weeks behind Mark with my T3M. Here, I haven't been running it as much as you. However, you have given your car an absolute, well, proper sesh over at Stevenage, haven't you?
I have, yeah. It's a club that my car has done particularly well at. I think the last time I went there, I placed second in the A final, which I was really happy with. All I changed were tyres and changed the body shell too.
Changed body shell and tyres.
Yeah.
And say, still running 17.5 turn, up
Yep.
against some 13.5 turns.
Yeah.
Up against some more expensive cars.
Absolutely. We was up against some Schumacher Mi8s. That's their newest version, their newest touring car, and there's a few X-rays in there and some other cars.
There was a Tamiya 420. Now that did look nice, didn't it?
It did. Yeah.
But following on from our journey, I thought we got our £300 car there.
Yep.
But friend of the channel, Adrian, massive shout out to you. He has lent us this beautiful car to talk about and actually show you guys. So this is the Xray X4 22.
Correct.
Is that right?
Yeah, the 22 version.
The 22 version. And do you know what? It is a lovely looking car.
It really is.
But so's that.
It really is.
It is. But
Yeah.
so shall we have a quick look under the shell and see how they actually compare, because they are extremely similar. There we go.
That is crazy.
They are quite similar. So these cars are quite similar in that they're both carbon fibre chassis. They're both four-wheel drive. They're both belt driven. Currently, this one we're running on 48 DP. This one is 64 DP, so but that's something that you can change.
Yeah.
Both running 17.5 turn brushless systems in there, and they're all the sort of similarities, as it were.
Yeah,
but
they do look similar. They do look similar.
There are a few things that we need to point out that are slightly different. Now, I'm going to go with this car over here, which is my car, and obviously we've got the low profile set up on this car, and this car has got its own version of it, which is very nice.
That I think is a relatively new thing, because when we raced touring cars back in the day, that wasn't a thing. They were obviously working hard to get the centre of gravity low on these cars, which is a good idea. Yeah,
definitely. So it is a common theme that we're seeing in the most recent generation of touring cars. One issue that we've had with this car, I know you've had it, I'm having it a little bit.
So, yeah, the battery tray. Yeah, it's not just us, other people have had it with this car. However, you run a shorty.
I run a shorty, so it's actually fine, but I can only run the really thin packs. I can't run the fatter Corrali pack that I've got, so I have to run the thinner packs. But actually, it's not an issue. That's absolutely fine. However, on this car, it's got a really nice design there for putting the batteries in and holding them in place. Carbon fibre again, really simple, really nice.
This car does have an upgrade, but of course you've got to buy it. It's an aftermarket part. But what I've done, as you can see, I just cut these plastic bits out and the LiPo just slots straight in there. So I have modified mine.
Definitely. So with regards, some other areas where this car is different, obviously we're still running for the wishbones, they're plastic.
Yeah.
These ones are carbon fibre. Look at that. Carbon fibre.
Oh yeah, so they are. But guess what? You can have an upgraded carbon fibre ones for this one, can't you?
We
as well?
can.
Yeah.
A little bit extra money, but do you know what? I actually quite like the flex you get from the plastic ones.
This is it. I think a lot of the tracks that we go to, they're not uber grippy, are they? So I think we're doing okay, just as we are with the cheaper option on this car.
Yeah. And then if we take a little look here at the front, so for adjusting the camber of the front wheels, we've got traditional turnbuckles there.
Mm-hmm.
We're over here, we've got a lovely little Allen key. Give it a little twist.
Nice, isn't it?
Very nice.
That is a nice touch, that, yeah.
Very nice touch. Another nice touch. Now this is something that I really like about the car. If we just pop that open, if I said to you, oh quick, the gearing's wrong for this track, we need to change the spur and pinion. 3 screws.
That, you see, that makes it incredibly sellable, I think, you know, because the last thing you want to be doing between races is stressing out. You want to be changing things quickly, right?
That, do you know what, that is a really nice line. So here you've got access straight away to the spur, take out those 3 screws, pop it out, pop a new one in, jobs are good. And whereas for this, can you remember how you have to do it? Do you have to take the top deck off?
The top deck does have to come off on this, yeah. When we got our car, we learned a little bit about flex. We spoke to one of the top drivers at one of the clubs we go to.
Our local RC guru?
Our local RC guru, of which we know a few. But this particular guy said, you need to take some screws out, which we did. And it created flex, therefore we get more traction. This car has, it's only a little thing, but there's a screw on the top here. And the way it's placed is that it does allow flex quite nicely when it's done up, you know, which is quite a nice touch, isn't it?
Nice little touch, that.
Yeah.
This isn't the latest one, though.
It's not.
No.
No. The 23 version is out, right?
It is.
Is it out now, or is it?
I believe it's out now, yeah.
It is out now. What we're talking, 600 quid?
Yeah. So twice the price of that.
Yeah. And that's the thing, isn't it? You know, you do, dependent on how much money you've got, you can spend a lot of money on it.
Oh, you can spend loads. And do you know what? For some people, that's half the fun of it.
Yeah, it is.
If it's your hobby, you want the best. And there are some amazing cars out there. Hopefully, we'll be able to feature the 23 on the channel at some stage. And hopefully, we'll be able to get hold of a couple of other cars that we can share with you and talk about. But there is a very quick look at the Xray and the teampower's T3M conversion that we've got there.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give us the thumbs up and all of that jazz.
Yeah, hit the old ding dong bell, get the notifications, and we'll see you again soon.